As your president, I'm announcing tonight a new plan to require more Americans to be vaccinated to combat those blocking public health. My plan also increases testing, protects our economy, and will make our kids safer in schools. It consists of 6 broad areas of action and many specific measures in each. The measures, these are going to take time to have full impact. My job as president is to protect all Americans. So tonight, I'm announcing that the Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require all employers with 100 or more employees that together employ over 80 million workers to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated. The bottom line, we're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated coworkers.
Houston Methodist Hospital, about 150 workers who refused the vaccine were fired or resigned. And now some Michigan workers expected to take part in protests here say they are preparing to find new employment.
There has to be a right to refuse.
Everyone from healthcare workers to activists lined up on the sidewalk in front of Duke University Hospital, calling Duke Health's COVID vaccine mandate for employees unconstitutional. She's prepared to lose her job if it comes to that.
This is our David versus Goliath moment.
Vaccinations, they're trying to force upon us something that we have the right to say no to.
Now we just go to anything and everything we can. We try to spread the word. And we're not anti-vax, we're just vax choice.
I'm strongly against opposed vaccination and mandated anything.
This is about the freedom to choose, a true free choice over your own body and your own family.
Well, my body, my choice. This is just one of the chants from healthcare workers here in Bakersfield that took to the streets today to protest the California vaccine mandate.
See behind me say they believe it should be their choice as to whether or not they choose to get the vaccine. Some say they're even willing to get fired over not getting it, but they say who it really hurts are the patients in the midst of a nursing shortage.
This year fired, last year's hero.
The mandate announced August 5th requires all healthcare workers in California to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 by September 30th. Otherwise, they will lose their jobs.
I am vaccinated. That was my personal choice. But I choose to stand with my coworkers who have decided not to. They've done their research. Their belief is that they should not be getting this vaccine. My job is to stand with them just like I would stand for any patient who refused treatment. To be honest, it's a little demoralizing. We love our job. We love the people that we help. We love our community. We're all here to support each other. But it's hard knowing that the people standing next to you in this battle may not be there the next day.
They want us to get the vaccine while we're out. So last year we were heroes, and now this year we're facing unemployment.
Yes! We are headed into a very dangerous area. And if we comply with this, we are setting a terrible precedent for our future.
They have the right to choose.
He and like-minded firefighters are now being villainized and terrorized.
We're being told basically the only way that you can help yourself is through terror. We're being threatened with our job loss, our securities, financial loss. I mean, it's horrible.
At first they used fear, then they use guilt, then they use bribery, now they're using force. That's how you manipulate people. What we want to put in our bodies, we have that right, and if we don't consent, that has to be upheld. Anyone who doesn't want any medical treatment or a certain kind of medical treatment absolutely has that right to not consent.
Outside City Hall, more than 100 people gathered with signs to demonstrate against vaccine mandates and requiring proof of a vaccine.
I think it's completely unconstitutional that we're going to discriminate against people who have chosen not to be vaccinated for whatever reason.
Police and firefighters say they'll continue to challenge it until negotiations are reached.
Earlier this month, the hospital system suspended 100
178 employees for 2 weeks without pay for not complying with regulations that they be vaccinated against the coronavirus. In response, 117 employees filed a lawsuit over the requirement.
It breaks our heart that we have to say, I don't want it, and you're going to fire me.
We've done and advocated for our patients, and it's time to advocate for ourselves. It doesn't have anything really to do with the vaccine itself. It's about, being told by your employer that you don't have the right to your own body, and that's wrong.
As the deadline approaches, the remaining unvaccinated UC health workers have just 8 weeks to get the shots, ask for an exemption, or risk losing their jobs.
Because there's no place to go. If you lose your job at one, you can't go to another.
I would like to know how the healthcare system plans, if there is resignations that happen from this, how are they going to handle that, and how is that safe for the patients? How is that safe for the population when potentially, what would a 5% reduction in workforce do for any of the healthcare systems?
Congressmen, local elected officials, where are they at? Why aren't they doing anything about this? You can see the amount of support that we have and the amount of people that this is affecting. And it's sad.
Natural immune system is valid, it's scientifically based, so to go and have to take a vaccine mandated or you lose your job after 30 years, who has that right to take that away from us? We will always protect the patient. We will always do our best to keep that patient safe. That's our job. So to think that all of a sudden we're incompetent to do that because of this, why don't they trust us? Are we not all grown-ass adults?